What up, everyone? Franchise here, the 202, and I'm here with another interview, and I'm here with Tezzy Money.
What up, y'all? Tezzy Money from the 615-931 area code, Tennessee.
I got family down there.
What'd you say, man?
I got family down there.
Everything's going swell, everything, you know, just grinding in this music and everything, trying to get my name out here.
Same here. I'm just now beginning back. I'm starting to do music again because I took a break. But can you tell everybody how you got Tezzy?
What'd you say, man?
Hey, can you tell everybody how you got the name Tezzy?
Well, it's just one day I was in class and we supposed to be doing a speech and I kind of turned my speech to a rap. And somebody just like, easy, Tezzy. And it just clicked. Everybody started calling me Tezzy. But then I came from nothing, like just poor down broke. And then like I started my little hustle. I started getting money. And somebody like, damn, that's Tezzy Money right there. Hell, you ain't Tezzy no more. So this the name Tezzy Money clicked. But I mean, people call me Tezzy for sure. It's whatever y'all want to call me.
Mm-hmm. So what's your music like? For what your music, what message do you send out for your music?
The message I send out is, you know, do you. Don't worry about, you know, what everybody else is doing, you know. If you want to do this style, you can do that. How I do my music, I expand my range. Like, I don't want to be just known as just Tezzy that can just only do trap rap or Tezzy that can only do real rap. I want to be known as Tezzy that, man, that dude, he can do any type of rap. Horrorcore, he can do R&B, he can do trap, he can do all of it. So I kind of make myself just like Mr. I can do whatever. I've got horrorcore songs, like I said, I got just party songs, trap songs, diss songs. It's just, I try to expand my style, you know. The message I send to the youth or anybody that wants to do this is, the key and the goal is to never give up. You know, the moment you give up is the moment it all ends. Like, the road might get bumpy, you know, it might take a couple of years, but as long as you stay on the grind 24/7, 365, you're going to get it, no matter what. You know, and just make sure you never give up. That's how it rolls, you know. Always stay on your hustle, you know.
Same here. You know, I don't rest at all when I do my stuff, my videos.
Yeah,
So
that's why I got a lot of respect for you, because you got here, you do yourself, you do your videos on there, you're funny and all, it's good, you know, you keep doing them, and that's what I want you to do, keep doing it, don't give up, you know, you never know, somebody might come across that and you could be the next big thing, you never know. That's why I look at Bryson Tiller, where he worked at Papa John's, he had his friends helping with recording that song Don't, and that just blew up. So you know, that's how I look at things. Like, I can make the next hit song, you know, you can make the next hit video. So as long as you just keep grinding, you know, you can get there. Like, I've been doing this since I was in 3rd grade. I started recording when I was 16, and it's been a blessing ever since. Like, I've had songs played on the radio. I've been with network artists all across the world and everything. I've done met a couple people that, you know, I looked up to, and you know, it's been a blessing. And you know, at 19 right now, 3 years later, it's just nothing but blessings. You know, now I can't wait to see in the next few years where I stand at in hip hop or as a person. You know.
Speaking of that, like, do you plan on signing with a major label or starting your own label?
See, that right there, that's been a heavy, you know, that's a question I get asked a lot. Like, you know, if a major label, you know, through a contract, what are you gonna do? See, me, it's really hard for me to explain it right now, because I mean, any artist can say like they never wanted to be signed to a major label, but deep down, every artist wanted to be signed to a major label. Mm-hmm. And you know, it's been everybody's dream. You know, we all wanted, you know, the fancy cars, you know, the hot girls and all. But you know, at the end, I really myself, I want to start my own label, but to do that, I might have to go to the process of signing to a major label. But if I have the chance, I want to do it on my own. But if I don't, opportunity, it's given. I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna try to make the best out of it. Just.
Yeah.
But I will read that contract. I will say, they would not make me sign that contract without reading it, because you never know what you're signing to. I can, for all I know, I signed this contract, make it hit, and then they not let me let a song out for another 5 years, kind of like, if you, I would take an example like Cash Money artists, like,
Mm-hmm.
you don't hear nothing about, besides Wayne, Drake, Nicki, Tiger, all that, you don't hear about, Gutter Gutter or Corey Guns, Buster Mystical. You don't hear nothing about them. That's
Nope.
not how. That's the only thing problem I have signing with a major label. Like, I don't want to be one of those artists, that's just sideline. Like, nobody hears about me. If I want to sign to a major label, I'm not saying I want to be the top guy. What I'm saying is I want to get noticed. Like, I want people to like listen. Like, when you hear a song by me, I don't want people like, who is he? Me being in the game for like 5 years. Like,
Yeah.
Gutter Gutter could drop his song right now. People be like, oh, he's new. But Gutter Gutter been in the game since way back then. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I think is he from Houston?
What'd you say?
Is Gutter Gutter from Houston?
He's on Young Money, Cash Money.
Okay. Like, so, are you open to collaborate with anybody?
Yeah, yeah. Right now, yeah.
Because
Right now, I'm open to collaborate with anybody. If you wanna collab with me, you can hit me up. I got my Facebook page, Levante Straight Ball and Turner. I'm on Instagram at Tezzy Money 5 or official Tezzy Money 931 on Instagram. Twitter, I'm on there at Tezzy on the track, and then I'm also on there at Tezzy Money 5. So yeah, just I'm doing them for free too. So I like the network. I ain't gonna come out here this charge, this big ass charge.
mm-hmm.
Taxing people to work with me, because like that's not how you meet people. And see, I will say, no disrespect to anybody, in my area right now, but there's a lot of you artists in my area right now that's trying to charge, $250 per collab, and nobody really know you but local people. You shouldn't do that until you get your name up. That's what I'm trying to do. Get my name up, then start taxing.
That's the flip side doing before he got real big. Like I know, like good example. I know a great friend of mine. She's real good, and she go by the name Karma. And one of my favorite songs about her is Reflection. As much as deflection, Reflection. And I feel like she. I think she'll collaborate. I think she'll collaborate with you. I think if I ask her, I think she will. I'll leave her SoundCloud in the comments in your inbox and in the description below. She makes some real good music.
You say some real good music.
Yeah.
Like of mine, or just anybody around here.
What do you mean?
Can you repeat that question real quick?
What?
What did you say again?
I said my friend Karma, she makes real good music. Would you would you do collaboration with her if she's okay with it?
Yeah, of course. I don't turn down any collaboration.
Alright. Then I'll let her know that I'll give you her SoundCloud.
And I'd love to collaborate with her. As long as she's okay with it, I'm okay with it.
Do you have any inspiration for kids that's trying to see the dawn, see the light and success?
Um, Inspiration for kids is, it's like I said, I started as a kid, so the inspiration I give the kids is, it's gonna be like where people are gonna try to like put you down, like, are you sure? Don't listen to them, because that's just them trying to take your dream away. Never let somebody take it. If that was the case, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now, because so many people is like, you shouldn't do rap, or you know. And some people would take it as a joke, as a youngin, because when I was 15, I started, I got on Facebook. I met a page called Ripping Rhymes, and
Mm-hmm.
well, I actually met, I was on Rip. I was like 14 or 13, but at 15, I started, watching how they was doing it. I was starting like trying to ask how I make music. So I was trying to tell my family, that this is what I want to do. It did hurt me. I was young, and my family, some of them kind of laughed at me, like, you can't do that, or I quit it, And then, like, I told them, like, I'm on the verge of making my first track, but nobody, just a few believe me, nobody, really thought it was happening. I made my first track, and it happened to be a town anthem, like, and it kind of just like shocked, like, whoa, like we didn't know you were serious, like we thought you was joking, no, like I was like, this is what I wanted to do, like this is what I dreamed of. And like, at the time, like I was fighting dreams because I was also a good basketball player too. I had scholarships, so at the end of my senior year, it came down to what do you want to do, music or basketball. But I am highly intelligent. It's just I didn't really want to have to deal with college because all this stress, with book work and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
and music, it was just like words is just hitting my head, and just clicking the beat. So that's like what I wanted to do, like really. And I was just thinking like, it's music, like. My coach, me and my basketball coach, are real close, and he asked me that because he supports me in music and basketball. So he had me in his office one day. He's like, "What's it gonna be?" He's like, "This is technically your last day to actually decide. You got to decide whether you're gonna sign to college or you're gonna go on to pursue the music career." So I was like, I sit there and thought, he's like, because I was in there for about 2 hours. So I sit there and thought, I was like, man, like this music thing's really jumping. Like the basketball, I don't know if it's gonna jump. You know, considering like my height and all that. I was like, I don't know how that's gonna go, but the music thing, like I got a radio play and it was good. So I was like, I'm gonna go for the music play, in which I am, I do love basketball and I do miss basketball, but I am proud and I'm happy with myself that I took the opportunity at a young age to decide, music is what I want to do because I've done had a lot of, like I said, a lot of radio plays. And I've done had interviews, and it's a blessing today. Like I'm glad,
Mm-hmm.
I'm thankful, to God or whoever, for you asking me to be interviewed. So that's what I encourage young kids. Like no matter what, follow your heart. Don't listen to what anybody says. If you got a dream, chase it. If you wanna drive a bus for a living, do that. Don't let nobody discourage you. Like that'll be the downfall right there. Because like I said, if I listen to people, I wouldn't be here. I don't know what I would be doing if I didn't listen to myself, following my heart on what I wanted to do. And like I said, I'm 19 right now. I got for the summer, it's gonna be popping, so everybody, just tune in on my stuff. It's gonna be hot. Couple music videos dropping. I hope to get more interviews and more radio plays. I had if you on my fan page on Facebook, I had a radio station from Chicago, like one of my songs called "Stop Playing," featuring Guns McCracken. Shout out to Guns. He's like a big bro to me. Taught me a lot. I taught him a lot. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so it's been it's just a blessing. So, like I said, for the youth, follow your heart. Don't let anybody discourage you because that'll be the downfall.
Speaking of basketball, the NBA Finals is in there. Who you got going to the finals?
Uh, finals, like, I mean, I see Golden State going. It's probably gonna be the same thing as last year. Golden State and Cleveland in the finals. But as far as who's gonna win it, it's very easy because I'm not gonna lie. LeBron and them, they're turned up. I'm not, no disrespect to Cleveland, but I'm not a Cleveland fan. My team is Miami Heat, which we got put out in the finals, the Eastern Conference. So
Speaking of the Heat, and I think a lot of fans is gonna disagree with me with this, but I don't like the way LeBron left. He won.
Yeah,
I think if he would have won the third ring at the Heat, he would have still been there with the fourth possibly. But I don't like the way that how he left and went back to Cleveland. I think in the whole situation that's going on now, he might go back. So I think he's gonna lose a lot of respect to a lot of people.
yeah. And I'm glad you mentioned that, bro, because as a Heat fan, I figured, LeBron left Cleveland before he got booed. Like I figured, hopefully he wouldn't think of going back to, leaving another team and getting booed again. But I woke up to a bunch of my buddies, clowning me like, look, he's going back to Cleveland. So I was like, it is what it is. But one thing I will say, I'm proud of the Heat for recovering because like people said we was gonna be as bad as the Cavs was when he left, but we didn't. Like we dominated this year. We worked as a team and everything. But LeBron, I do agree. Like I think the coward move that you left, that you go back to Cleveland. Like I understand, Cleveland has got to. I don't see Cleveland ever matching up to the talent that he had when he was on the Heat because
Mhm.
it just fit perfect when he was on the Heat. And Cleveland, it's just like what's going on? Like Kyrie, like Chalmers was acting as a better point guard than Kyrie. I mean, Kyrie's good, but like Kyrie, what happened at the beginning is that everybody saying like LeBron was slacking off. It wasn't that LeBron was slacking off at the beginning of the season. It was that he was trying to teach Kyrie how to be a leader. It failed, so LeBron had to end up being LeBron, getting back, taking over. Because I mean, but I will say like it's Kyrie, he's good and all his handles are excellent. But I am very disappointed in Kyrie as being a leader as a point guard. Taking that point guard position, you have to be a leader, you know. Or I mean, you're not gonna be no sis. I mean, good point guards, Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, Steve Nash. Those are good point guards. I mean, John
Mhm.
Stockton, all of them. They're good point guards. They ran the team. That's what Kyrie, as an elite All Star point guard, you have to run the team. At this, and then Cleveland to be good, but they better do something with the boy Steph Curry because that man is shooting out of the gym.
Okay, speaking of Steph Curry, I'm gonna do my comparison. There's nobody like Michael Jordan, but do you think he might surpass Jordan in rings?
Um, he might. With the way the NBA is working in this generation, he might can get to the same rings as Michael Jordan.
Because I know Tim Duncan has 5 rings, and I can't wait for him to get the sixth title for Jordan.
Yeah, Tim Duncan is probably arguably one of the best power forwards, if not the best power forward of all. And I love Tim Duncan. I love his play because he like he's just him. He goes and doesn't slack off. He plays the position. He shows no emotion, so he's not getting distracted really.
Exactly.
So Tim Duncan, he's one of my favorite players. I watch him like when I play post at times. Even though I was a guard in basketball, I like playing the post because like it's an easy bucket. Like I watch him and watch how he uses his footwork and stuff. And Tim Duncan he's amazing, and
Speak.
he will go down as probably if not one the power forward of all times.
He's the first ballot Hall of Famer. I know that
Yeah.
much. But
Oh,
like beautiful haters. How do haters affect you when it comes to music? Do a lot of haters affect you? Get underneath your skin? Because I know there's some of these assholes out here that need to be put in their place. But do some of these people out here, trigger that nerve?
uh, I will say that yes, some people, and I do have haters. Like I'm not even gonna lie. 3 days ago, one of my cousins, she started like suddenly, like 'cause she's always started stuff like in the family, but she was kind of like saying like you're a trash rapper, this, and all that. What I do with hate, yeah, I mean I don't like it, but if you don't have no hate in what you do, then you're not doing something right because deep down, everybody's got hate. Even Tupac, Biggie, and everybody's got haters. So I would say it's a blessing to hate every time, because every time somebody hates on me, as far as music, that motivates me to go in the studio and drop the dopest stuff. I would say, let me think what track it was, the one real quick that I dropped that it didn't really get haters, but there was a couple people that kind of disliked. It was Cracker Jack's remix to Hello Walls. Some people thought it was dope. There was a couple that kind of did. So when I came back on the next track, I snapped. Or when I did my Dead Man Don't Talk with Killer Form and all them, you
Yeah.
know, some people said I could have emphasized a little bit better. So I just come out and everything I dropped 2015 last year, it was dope. I dropped the little homie Cracker Jack. Uh, Shout out to him. Southern Brother Records. We all Tennessee boys. Even though he lived like 2 hours, we ain't met yet. He lived out. We're planning to make me shoot a video for stereos and pocket full ditches. So, but he hit me up about April of last year. I was in the hotel. I had my little home studio set up because I wasn't near anybody's studio. And he's like, I got a song. He's like, I think that you'll do good on it. Which I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of real buzzed, because I've been and I've been smoking, so I was real buzzed. So I tried. I just threw some stuff out, because I couldn't get it, and I sit there all night trying to write, and I couldn't think. So I just said, screw it, record it, and send it to him.
Yeah.
Well, he mixed it perfectly, and it sounded good, and it blew up. Like it was some hit. Like everybody loves stereos. And then we around September or August, we dropped a Pocket Full of Digits. Me and him. He did the first verse, I did the second, and then we split the third. Which splitting the third was my idea because I think it'd be dope. I do half of it, and then you do the other half. Which it was a success right there too. Doing that, and as I mentioned earlier, Stop Playing featured Guns McCracken. That was a summer hit too. Everybody loved that. It's probably the best track I've done and all. But my favorite track, I get asked what is my favorite track of myself. I say my favorite track is Moving Forward by myself, which I made in 2013. I was 16. It was just some personal, like, it was just some stuff, and I just spilled all my emotions, and that's why I love that song. If you ain't checked it out yet, check it out. It's on my SoundCloud.
I will. Like, okay, with me, I have issues. When I rap on the mic, I do stutter and I do overthink. That's my biggest issue. But what is some stuff that you do that keep yourself in the zone?
In the studio,
Yeah.
okay, what I do to keep myself in the zones, first, when I'm in there, it's a little, that's what, it is, I'm not gonna lie, it is pressure when you play mic. When you mess up, like, it just gets to you, but I go in there, sometimes I might, smoke something to ease my mind or something. If not, I just go in there, I focus. I always, just to test it out, see how it sounds, if it's good, I try to record. But, sometimes I just close my eyes and I bob my head like if I was on stage, like a Coachella, or if I was on BET or Summer Jam or something, like I'm rocking the stage in front of everybody. But, of course you got to make sure you don't move too much, But,
Yeah.
I close my eyes, I bob my head, and I just let it all come out.
That's
Which,
with me. Well, when my cousin was around, he just said, don't overthink it. And with me, I'm like 160 on the 5 lane. So it's like, if I hear a good beat, then that's when I try to zoom past it instead of taking my time.
yeah. And I know, like, time is precious. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it takes me some time. It can take me, like, with music, it's all about patience. Like I never try to rush. Like I have made quick songs like before. I made that whole song in about 30 minutes, and I recorded it. Like I heard the beat, and I instantly fell in love with the beat. And I got off school. I got off the bus from school. I went to my house first thing cause I heard it at school on the computer. Went to my house, downloaded. I went ahead and got the beat. Uh, Downloaded it, of course. Got it sent to my email. Downloaded it. I I just instantly I took my pen, paper, headphones, my little recording thing. I just took off, wrote it in about 30 minutes, did the whole song. But some of my songs like it does like the we had the Dead Men Don't Talk. That's what we're talking about. We had 3 months to do it. It took me all 3 months. Like I got it done like literally about 4 or 5 days before it was due to get sent to the studio to get mixed all together.
Yeah.
So like it's sometimes like it's all about patience. Never rush. You ain't gotta have a song like when you get a beat, you ain't gotta put a song on and like the next. Take your time because sometimes taking your time can make it way better. Because you could always go back and sometimes when you're doing a verse, read over it. If you can, sometimes switch something out to make it sound better. You know, and just folk like you ain't gotta just go in there and just instantly throw it out. Just but I noticed how you mentioned you said your cousin was there with you.
Yeah.
Was you on the mic when that was going on?
He's like, well, this is my biggest issue. I get that, like, if I'm in the room by myself, I would do horribly. But if people's around me, then I feel like I'm on top of the world. Like I can write down a rap, and there's no exaggeration. I can write down a rap, and it won't even feel that I wrote it.
See, see, I have um, I have a friend named Romeo Jones, which we did a song together too. Our friend, it's on my SoundCloud. Well, he kind of has the opposite of that. Like when he's by himself, like if it's just him and our producer recording, or me, him, and our producer recording, he's good. But if we got like a couple people in there in the studio with us, like it throws him off because he's constantly worried like, what are they gonna think? Like, are they gonna think I'm whack and all? Because he knows like, even though Roman is older than me, he sees himself like a big bro little bro conversation. Like in reality he's like a big bro to me, but in music wise he's like a little bro to me. So it doesn't bother me when me and our producers in there and he's recording. But like if we had a couple homeboys in there, that like that's gonna bother him a lot. And
Has that ever happened to you?
um it had. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna front. It has happened to me. Like when I took some of my closest homies with me in the studio to record, like it has thrown me off and all like a little bit because like just thinking in my head like what if my bros think this is whack and stuff, you know. But shout outs to my homies, for when I mess up, telling me to just chill out, everything's good, keep falling because like they could have like clowned me and all, but they help motivate me. So now like when I go in the studio, it don't bother me. Like maybe if like in love or something, they had like a girl there or something like that, that would might bother me. If watching her, because like I try to start like cheesing up and stuff. So as far as like other people know, like I'm cool with it. Just put me in the studio. I love dropping music.
Have you had, well, for me, if I had if I had any celebrity to collaborate with, it had to be a millionaire. It's because I've been listening to him since I was real young, since he was with Paul Wall, and I feel like I could collab with him, and I think the song will go good. And is there any celebrities, any one celebrity that you can think of that you would do a collaboration with?
Um, if I could choose any artist to collaborate with right now, um, Ooh, that's a tough question. That's a tough, real tough. But I have to say the man. If I had to choose, I have to go with J Cole or Yo Gotti or somebody
J. Cole.
because and I explained why both of them. Yo Gotti, I looked up to Yo Gotti because I'm from Tennessee. Yo Gotti's from Tennessee. Well, Yo Gotti used to sell CDs out of his car, like before he got real big, and we happened to get one while we from him personally while we was in Memphis, and before he got real big, listen, like, and just watching how over the years he got himself, that really inspired me. Like, yo, this guy was selling his mixtapes and stuff out of the back of his car, and now this nigga is like eating good. It was like luxury. Like he got like probably 100 cars. And like yeah, I use Yo Gotti. That's why I have huge respect for Yo Gotti and all that. Just watching him, go from like hustling and all to like nigga, we made it. Like no more struggle. Like it's all good. Like and plus he's not signed to no major label. He signed to himself. So that's another thing. I have deep respect for Gotti, and if I had to collaborate, yeah, I had to do him. But I'm gonna go on to J Cole. J Cole is probably one of the rawest, purest artists in the game or the game scene in over 20 years. Like we've not had an album in 20, well, probably 26 years, 27 years, right, as of now, to have an album go quadruple platinum with no features. His 2014 Forest Hill Drives went quadruple platinum with no features. Every song just him by himself. So I look at it like, man, he did it all by himself. So, like, those two artists, Yo Gotti and J. Cole, hands down, I picked them.
Now, the next two questions are, you know, what was the question? Oh, it's about music. So me uploading music and stuff myself, you know, because I know when I was in college, I did a track myself, but it had got destroyed when the dude had broke his computer. How would you, good example, if what's so to say if Jay Z asked you to get on a track?
Yeah.
How would he send you the song for you to do the hook or the verse?
You say with the hook or without it?
Let's say if he send it to you, how would he send it to you for you to do the hook or the verse?
He just had to send it to your email, like your email address. Not you used to can do it on Facebook, but since they updated it, you can't do it no more. You have to have an email address and a link thing.
That's what I thought.
And
Because
you can send it, and you can download it to your laptop or computer, and you can pick it up on your little recording, whatever recording you use.
okay, and
And however he send it, however if he send it with the hook, it'll have the hook on it, and it have the empty verse or whatever. Like if you're doing the hook only, it have the verses and just the blank hook, acapella hook where you go over. Or if he's doing the hooks and you doing the verse, like the hook will be on there, but the verse will be acapella all the way to the next hook.
okay. The last question
And,
is, what's your meaning of life?
what's my meaning of life?
Yeah.
My meaning of life is, well, my motto is, just, live every day to the fullest because, like, tomorrow is not promised at all. Like, there's people that's wishing they still on Earth that's not on Earth no more. So, every day I live life like if it was my last day, because you never, with the way the world's coming these days, Donald Trump possibly being the president, you never know what life is going to be like. So, every day I live it up to a blessing. I take everything for granted. Just everything is a blessing. Keep moving forward. Striving for greatness, striving for the best. You know, just waiting for my time. You know, and but for those people out there, that just like live life like if is we're gonna live like we're immortal. Don't do that. I mean, I'm not saying wild out, do stupid things, but I'm saying just like enjoy. Just take that as a blessing because, like I said earlier, there's people that's not on Earth that wish they could be on Earth. And so I mean, live it up. If you're not gonna do it for yourself, live it up for the ones that ain't here. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yep, and I do that. And I put that on my sleeve every day because you know I feel like like family wise, let's say if somebody got somebody in their family, I feel like they watching over you, so you always want to make them proud.
Yeah.
Because I graduated college, and by me being disabled, I am doing my YouTube stuff, so I'm quite sure that I'm doing something positive, and I'm quite sure that they either laugh
Yeah.
at me for the stuff that I do, or
And
they cheer me on.
and now that you mentioned that, I definitely got huge respect. Like you mentioned, you're disabled, but you graduated college, so I mean, you're taking advantage of things in life. Like you're accomplishing goals. So I got a lot of love and respect for you deeply because like you didn't let this like take that a part of you. You kept grinding. You know, you graduated. And you're doing good. That's why I really I rock with you the long way because you doing like you setting yourself dreams like you're not giving up for nothing and that right there is a true definition of a hustler. That's true respect right there, and I respect your grind deeply. That's why I watch your videos and everything. Like, you doing things that other people wouldn't even do. Like they wouldn't even be trying, but like you're out here and you're trying. So that I mean that right there. I mean that's all the respect earned from me to you. And
But
that's 100.
because with me, I grew up in Washington D.C. and moved up to Pennsylvania when I was 16. Yeah, 16. So I always want to, and I do this on my channel. I put it as this: no matter what your illness is, no matter no matter what it is that you can and cannot do, you can always try to do something because life is short. But
Yeah,
in other words, no matter what your disability is, you can always go out and do something, and that's the meaning of my channel.
yeah, and I respect. And like I said, I respect that deeply because those that's words of encouragement. Like you could be the leader of anybody that has a disability. Like just saying, like you could be the voice of those people because like that right there, what you just said, like that's inspirational. And that I mean you got my respect 100%. And
I
I like
appreciate it.
Well, I do appreciate you. Like I said, I went to the video over. I do appreciate you. Interviewing me and everything, cause like that right there, that's real love right there, man.
No problem. Like, we can get another interview in like real soon because
Yeah,
that's something new I want to do for my channel because I'm going to give everything else a break and start doing interviews.
yeah, cause this. I mean, I enjoy like, cause I mean, I love interviews. Everything. Because I've been, like I said, I've been interviewed on radio stations, so it's a big, blessing. Like every time I get an interview or radio play, like it's something, just to look up and just say thank you, because like this right here, this is good, like it's good for my name, image, and everything because like like it's just respect. I mean,
Yeah. But everybody, that's the end of the interview. Be sure to check out my big sister, Karma. And her song is Karma the Rapper. I think that's right. Karma the Rapper, KarmaDarapper. And she got a lot of great songs. And make sure to follow Tezzy Money. You know,
yes,
make sure to follow him on Instagram, Twitter, and what else?
SoundCloud. Look me
SoundCloud.
up on SoundCloud. I'm Tezzy Get 'em Gang. All you gotta do is type in Tezzy and GE, and you'll see my name pop up.
There we go.
And it's all dopeness, and you don't want to miss it. And you definitely want to tune in for the summer, cause I promise you, it's finna get high, real high. And I want everybody, to get the chance, see how we living out here in Tennessee, from Tennessee to Pennsylvania. It's all love, with all respect, for everybody that watches. I hope you listen to my music, and Carmen. I hope y'all like it, and if any artist, like he said, like he asked me earlier, I'm free for collabs. So if any artist want to collab or anything with me, just let me know. Like I said, my Facebook page is Levante Straight Ball Attorney, and you can hit me up on there. I'm always on 24/7. So let me know if you need a collab or whatever, and I'm down for that.
Alright, I'm put all the links in below. But like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all have a good night. Y'all stay safe out there. Have a good have a good night.